Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Welcome to Online Teaching Academy Ekalaiva. Class 6th Board CBSE Subject Science Topic Getting to Know Plants Part 4. What did we learn in the previous part? In this lesson, we discussed already in 3 parts. In first parts, we discussed about structure of a plants and the root system and their modification, right? In the second part, we discussed the shoot system and their modifications. In the third part, we discussed the leaves, functions of leaves and modification of leaves. Today, we are going to learn about flowers, fruits and seeds and structure of a seed. Okay. See children, the varieties of flowers are present in the earth, right? Each flowers are different color, shape, right? Almost all the human being like flowers, right? The flowers play an important role in the reproduction of the plants. Flowers reproduce seeds to germinate the plant, right? Now, we are going to learn about what are the parts present in the flower. Shall we learn one by one? Okay. In the first part, see, this is a first part, pedicel. Okay. See where it is present. This is a pedicel. The structure at the top of the flower stalk usually called flower base. Okay. It gives the support to the flower. So, this part name is pedicel, is attached to the stem, right? The second part of the flower is sepals. See, we can say that where it is present. This is a sepals. See, this is a sepals, or otherwise we can say that calyx or sepals, right? The sepals or calyx may be green colored like petals. See, this sepals encloses the flower buds and protect it before blossom it, right? Before it blossom. Okay. So, this sepals to protect the buds of the flower. Okay children. Then some of the sepals can photosynthesize too. It can also take photosynthesis reactions. So, this is a second part is sepals, right? The next one is petals. You see the petals. Some flowers have 5 petals, some flowers have more petals, some flowers have 3 petals. So, it is differentiate from each flower, right? Now, we are discussing about hibiscus plant petals. Here 5 petals are there. You see, petals are colored. It attracts insect for pollination, right? What is the function of petal? Inside the petal, male and female part of the reproduction part present in the flower. So, it protects the male and female part. Okay, children. Next, stamen. Stamen is the male reproductive part of the plant, right? This stamen consists of anther and filament. Okay, so the anther, this is anther has two-lobed structure, right? So this is the anther. Okay, children. So the stamen consists of anther and filament. The anther has two lobes. Each lobes contain more pollen grains. Pollen grains means the yellow color substance present. They know this is a what? Pollen grains. So that anther contains pollen grains. Then this is a filament. It is the base of the stamen. It bears the anther at the top. So this is a male reproductive part of the flower. Okay. Next one, pistil. Pistil or otherwise called as, that is, or carpel also. Okay. This is a female reproductive part of the plant. Here you see it consists of three parts, that is stigma, style and ovary. Right. Here you see stigma, it is present at the top of the pistil. It is as sticky substance. It receives pollen grains which germinate by developing the pollen tubes to receive the ovary. Then next one, style. The style is the stalk of the pistil. It connects to the stigma and ovary. Right. The third part, it's a ovary. It is the base. See, it is present in the base. Inside the ovary, ovules are there. See, it is a ovary. It is present at the center of the flower. Inside ovary, it is a ovary. So this is a female part of the flower. Okay. So in this flower part, first one, sepals, petals, stamen, it is the male part, pistil is the female part, is there, right? Now, I am going to dissect the flower of hibiscus flower. Okay. Okay. Shall I dissect that hibiscus flower? You see, if you take the hibiscus flower, more varieties of flowers are there. It is an yellow color, orange color, red color, white color, more colors are there. Okay, children. Now I am going to dissect the flowers. You see, if you take the flower, in the flower have, that is a pedicel is attached to the stem. This is a sepals. Okay. Those sepals, I said no, sepals to protect the buds of the flower. This is a buds. Okay. It protects the buds of the flower. Then after that it is a petals. it protects the male and female part of the flower. So, inside male and female part is there. Okay, wait. See, this is a sepals of the hibiscus flower. Then here there are 5 petals are there. See, this is a petals. Petals, what I said? Petals are colored. It attract insect for pollination, right? Then you see here male and female part present in the hibiscus flower. Now I am going to take the male part. Male part. Male part consists of anther and filament, I said, right? So, this is a filament, this is the anther. Yeah, see, this is a male part of the flower. This is a anther, this is anther, this is a filament. The anther consists of pollen grains. Have you seen, are you able to see that yellow color granular substance present? No, this is a pollen grains. Okay, children. Now, see, this is a female part. What I said? The female part consists of 3 parts, that is a stigma, style and ovary. This is a ovary. Okay, children. So, this is a flower dissection on hibiscus plants. I hope you can understand the sepals, which is petals, male reproductive part and female reproductive part. You can also try at home, children. Okay? Okay. Shall we see the next slide? Right. The next one, flowers can be divided into 2 types. That is perfect flowers and imperfect flowers. What is perfect flowers? Some flowers have both male part and female part present in the same flower. That is called perfect flowers. See, some flowers have both male and female part present in the same flower. This is called perfect flower. Here, rose, see, rose, dandelion, lily are the examples of perfect flowers. Now, we dissect hibiscus, no? The hibiscus also perfect flower. Why? Because male and female part present in the same flower. So, that is called perfect flowers. Okay. Next, imperfect flowers. What is imperfect flowers? Here, some plants either have all male part or all female part. That kinds of plants are called imperfect flowers. See the examples of imperfect flowers. This is a cucumber, watermelon and pumpkin are the examples of imperfect flowers. Now, let's discuss about differences between flowers. Okay, differences between flowers. See children, there are various plants are there in this earth, right? So, each flowers have different shape, different sizes, different colors, right? So, flowers of different plants differ from each other in their variations such as color, shape, position of pistil, position of stamen and pollination also. Okay. Then the next one, pollination. Because pollination is the important process for flower. Here, what is pollinations? To produce or reproduce seeds and fruits, the pollination process is important. How? What is pollinations? The pollinations means the transfer of pollen grains, from anther to stigma is called pollination. Anther is a male reproductive part. To female reproductive part, it's a stigma is called pollinations. You see, usually the pollinations, the flowers, the pollen grains cannot enter directly into the stigma. It depends on some biotic and abiotic factor such as insect, butterfly, honeybee, wind, water. These are the agents helps for pollination process. Okay. So, in this pollinations is two types, that is a self-pollination and cross-pollinations. Let's see first one, self-pollination. See here, what is self-pollination? Self-pollination involves anther. This is anther, see, anther to the stigma of the same flower or flowers of the same plant. Okay, this pollen grains transfer into the where? In the carpel or pistil. Okay, it enter into the ovary. So, that is called self-pollinations in the same plant, right. The next one is cross-pollination. What is cross-pollination? See, cross-pollinations involves the anther and stigma of the flower. Different plants in same species. That is called cross-pollination. You see, here, this is a anther. It transfer with the help of the agents, that is a honeybee, to transfer into the stigma. Another flower of the stigma, but same species, right. This is called cross-pollinations. You see, here butterflies helps for pollinating process. Okay children, I hope you understand the two kinds of pollination, self-pollination and cross-pollination, right? Next, after pollinations, the pollen grains enter into the stigma, it gets fertilization reaction. After fertilizations, the ovary to produce the fruits, the ovule to produce the seeds. Right? Now, we are going to see the structure of seed. You see, there are three main parts present in the part of the seed: seed coat, embryo and cotyledon. Let's see one by one in detail. Okay. See, the first part is seed coat. Okay. So, this is a seed coat. It is present, it is a outer covering, tough outer covering of the seeds. It protects the embryo. Okay. This is the first part, that is a seed coat. Right. The next part, embryo. It consists of young root and shoot. Okay. This is a embryo. Here only it consists young root. First the root will be appear in the seeds. See that root, it's called radicle, shoot is called plumule. Okay. So it is present in the embryo. Okay. So that is a baby plant under suitable conditions. When it gets suitable conditions, it gets warmth, water and food, it germinates. Okay. So, how it gets food? That food stored in their cotyledon. This is a cotyledon. Okay. So that is the third part. This is a third part. First one seed coat, next embryo, this is a cotyledon. Here only the food, okay, these contain food for baby plant. The young plant uses this food until it large through make its own food. Because when it is in small, it cannot prepare their own food. When the leaves appear, after that it can prepare their own food, right? So, up to this, it takes food in the cotyledon. Can you understand children the three part of the seeds? Right. I hope you understand the structure of seed, right? Okay. What did we learn today children? We learned about flowers, structure of flowers, what are the parts present in the flowers, right? Then after that is some pollination, two types of pollination, self-pollination, cross-pollinations. After pollinations, we discuss the structure of the seeds. I hope you all understood the concept. Okay children. Thank you children. To receive our online lesson, please press the subscribe button and you will receive the latest updates. Thank you.